Hello and welcome to another update video about Bitcoin. What a morning again. What a morning. I already mentioned it briefly in my previous video that I was a bit concerned about USDT, and there seems to be some fear around potential USDT collapse. Now, personally, I don't know enough about it. I haven't really had a chance to look into it too much, but I already mentioned in the previous video when we saw USDT at 99 cents that something was going on potentially. And just to say something about that, I personally find USDC is the safest stablecoin. It gets audited and so on. USDT, there is quite a lot of background information which, when you dig into it, tells you that not everything might be as nice as it seems on the surface. Yeah, even though USDT is the most popular stablecoin, but if that thing collapses, that takes the whole crypto market with it, and the Bitcoin price as well. One aspect of it is that a lot of USDT has been used to pump the Bitcoin price in the past. So a lot of capital has been pumped into the crypto market, potentially not backed. And I can't prove that, and I only heard about it. So I can't really say enough about it. But that is why also, and again, it's been months now, I've made a video at some point where I mentioned my concerns about USDT, but of course you can't cover the entire crypto market. But that is a potential black swan event. That is a potential Lehman Brothers of crypto, compared to which the UST meltdown would not really be too significant, in my opinion. We can continue to see lower prices here. Bitcoin has dropped once more. I told you that I think we see at least one more dip. That happens. We're going to take a look at the Bitcoin price. I think Terra, it is going down. Polygon reached my target area, but let's go to Bitcoin. This is a Bitcoin video, and again, we have now come further into the target area, that area that I've highlighted so many times before. Consistently since the end of November, we have finally reached it. It was a long journey. Very interestingly, we have reacted strongly to that area. I think, was it the price I mentioned earlier? To be honest, I can't remember. Let's take a look at what the Fibonacci levels say. And by the way, there will be another live stream this evening like yesterday, because we did in that live stream reach we reached 1,000 likes. So thank you all for that, and I had a lot of positive feedback about that live stream. So let's take a look at the target for the blue wave 3 here, about which we talked about in the previous video. So let's go there. Let's go to the peak here. Wonderful. Take a look. The wave 3 here in blue green, whatever color it is, reached perfectly the 1.786 fib level. Yeah, 25.5k. I think we dropped $100 lower, but that might also because I didn't do it 100% accurately here. We reached that 1.786 Fibonacci extension, which is one possible target area for a wave 3 here. Strong reaction to it, and we've already left the target area again. This could now be the completion of the wave 3. And I told you that the next low could be the last one. Didn't mean that negatively, I meant that positively, in a sense that now every low, because we are in the Bitcoin target area, from my point of view, every low could now be the last one. But of course, a downtrend is at play until it is broken. And as long as we don't see an impulsive move to the upside, we cannot be sure that the downtrend is over. So I'm personally continuing to dollar cost average into Bitcoin in line with my buy orders, and I'm quite happy about it. And any channel member has access to my buy and sell orders on Discord. But more importantly is that we have come down to that 1.786. Question is, what do we do now? So on the chart here, I have still, my primary expectation would be that we have one more drop, and that is just based on the wave count I have on the chart, the Elliott wave count, which suggests that here we have, like, the short-term move has been completed with this fifth wave in yellow, but sort of the medium term, what you see here in blue, the higher level degree wave, which we see here, has not yet been complete. So it could theoretically be that we finish the overall correction from here, but my primary expectation would be that we see one more drop that will be like a capitulation drop. Yeah, what we have at the moment going on here feels already like the capitulation. I think we have already amazing prices for Bitcoin. I think we are quite close to the low, especially compared to where we are coming from. And so far, everything has worked out here perfectly for Bitcoin. What can we now expect in this wave 4? How high could this wave 4 go? So let's take a look, and we take here the Fibonacci retracement tool and start it from the beginning of the wave 3 to the end of the wave 3. And let's take a look at where that wave 4 could end. Here, this one, yeah. And we have here again the minimum retracement level for a wave 4. Here, for example, in this yellow wave 4, we came to the minimum. We only did the minimum. And the minimum here for this wave would be, again, the 23.6% Fibonacci level, retracement level, and that would come to 29.5K. The most likely Fibonacci retracement level is at 32.1K. A wave 4 could also go all the way up to the 0.5. If we go above the 0.5 Fib level, which actually isn't a Fib level, but I just call it like that. If we go above that, it would not necessarily be a wave 4 anymore. Until then, we have to assume it's a wave 4. So what do we do here? We draw that target area. Primarily, I think we are going to land somewhere between 29.5K to 32.1 in this movement. If the wave 3 is already complete, that counter reaction makes it very likely that the wave 3 is now complete, that we could now see some gains, some profits in that direction of the wave 4. That could, as I said, take us to 29.5, 32.1, maybe 34.2K. From here then, I would expect another move down, a last move down, the final correction, and that could fill out the entire target area here, all the way down to 20K. I think 20K will be massive support. It is the high of the previous bull market. Already at 22K, that is the 200 week moving average. Had it on the chart before. Where is it? Here. That will provide massive support, and that is currently sitting at 22K. So it will continues to be a bit of a bumpy ride. Ideally, we want to see when the dust is settled that Bitcoin finally catches itself. I think the downside potential is now limited, but we could still drop to that 22K level. Again, the chances that the low is now already in, these chances are there. Personally, I don't think it is already. And as soon as I see enough bullish signals on the chart, I will of course make you aware. Maybe we see, or maybe we already know more later today when I do the live stream later today around, what did we do yesterday? 6 o'clock UTC, which is around 7 o'clock UK time where I am. It is around 8 o'clock German time. So I will make you aware when that live stream starts. Yesterday I had a lot of positive feedback. The live stream yesterday was geared towards which altcoins that I cover could actually die, or in which altcoins do I see more risk compared to others. So overall, really interesting. I'm quite pleased that we hit the target area. What I'm not so happy with is that a lot of the altcoins came down more than I even expected. So that's a bit critical, but it seems like it seems like Solana and Cardano, they are holding like brothers in the storm. They are standing there like rocks here in the water and holding their target areas as well, which is great. So yeah, interesting times. It feels very much like a capitulation already. I just have to say that. Had a few comments about I'm giving up. That is what we need to see a potential reversal coming. It is when the people are giving up. That is then when people are coming in. And I had a few questions about, could this be related to all the quantitative easing and everything? Well, what we see here probably at the moment is a meltdown of all these vouchers that were given out during COVID. Markets seal themselves, so all this additional money that did go in, it's now being erased. It's going away. It's done. People are selling, money is lost, and markets are healing themselves. So someone said there are no retail investors left down here. Well, it's not. I think there will be a lot of retail investors still here. A lot of people burnt their fingers, but this is the moment when the institutions are coming in and are going to drive the price up again. Yeah, and the problem is always that a lot of people give up. They stay away from crypto or any financial market for a few months. then we see new highs, new all-time highs, and that is when they buy in again, they burn their fingers again. So just be aware of it. Yeah, so it's interesting times. I'll definitely keep you awake and aware about Bitcoin. I'll keep you updated. If you like the update, then please hit the like button and leave a comment as well. Please subscribe, maybe even check out my trading course on my website, and maybe even join as a channel member. A lot of new channel members. I will soon stop accepting new members. I have to tell you that. Getting too fast, too many. I will have to slow it down or stop it entirely, and then we'll need to think about how we carry on. But need to be manageable. And I really appreciate all your support, but I don't want to grow the community too much. So at the moment there are still spaces, but I will honestly limit it very, very shortly. Maybe think about it more closely on the weekend, because it's not just, I don't want to have too many people. It all needs to be manageable and needs to remain a really, really nice and healthy community. So, okay, thanks a lot for watching, and see you in the next video. Bye-bye.